Hello, guys. Welcome to the show. So, if you guys remember clearly, a couple of weeks ago, I did a few videos about Southern Cameroon's plebiscite and the unification with East Cameroon. And I will ask the viewers, or I requested from the viewers if they know more about the history of Southern Cameroons, they should kindly share with us. So, a couple of people shared what they know about the history of Southern Cameroons. This morning, I was doing some research on the former president Amadou Ahijo, like I always do. Before my show, I try to gather as much information as I can because I want that the information that I share to you are factual. They have been factually proven to be the right information. And I always let people know when I am speaking from facts and where I am speaking from personal experience or personal opinion. I always try to separate those two things so that people don't get confused. Today I was reading through the biography and stuff of the late President Amadou Ahijo on Wikipedia, and I came across something that really struck me because I have always wondered what went wrong in Fumban Conference in 1961 in the West Province of Cameroon. Because it was during this conference, according to history, according to what is written in history books, and according to what I have read online, it was in this Fumban conference that the constitution that was supposed to be used to govern the two Cameroons was supposed to be drawn up. The delegations from the Southern Cameroons and the delegation from the East Cameroon were supposed to meet at the Fumban conference and dialogue on a constitution that was supposed to be used in the Federal Republic of Cameroon. It was supposed to be done that way. But according to what I have heard and according to what I have read, Ahijo came there with a drafted constitution and handed it over to the Southern Cameroon's delegation. So my thoughts were, if they handed it to them, I mean the Southern Cameroon's delegation, which was headed by Jongun Foncha, what did they do? I have always asked this question and no one has been able to give me a really clear answer of what they did when this drafted constitution was handed to them. I remember in my last video, one of the viewers said that in a comment that the constitution was handed to Foncha before the Bamenda conference and before the Fumban conference. So I don't know how factual that is. And also, when I was reading this article or this Wikipedia page on Ihejo, I saw a line that really caught my attention. And the line said, so I want to read exactly what it said. And this is from Wikipedia. So any one of you out there can go and check. So let's start from here. In the summer of 1961, Ahijo and Foncha resolved any issues between them and agree upon the final draft for the constitution, which was drawn in Fumban, a city in West Cameroon. Despite the fact that the plans to establish a federalist state were made public in Fumban, Ahijo and Foncha had private discussions before the official Fumban conference. On October 1, 1961, the two separate Cameroons were merged, establishing the Federal Republic of Cameroon, with Ihejo as the president and Foncha as the vice president. So, according to this Wikipedia page, even though everything was being done in public between Foncha and Ihejo in order to resolve any unresolved issues in respect to the merging of the two Cameroons, Foncha and Ihejo had behind door meetings, and no one knows what was being discussed in these private meetings. Indeli wanted Southern Cameroons to join Nigeria, and Foncha wanted Southern Cameroons to join the French or the Eastern Cameroons. And there was just one question that I had in mind. What was in for them? What was in for them? Like politicians, they have always cared more about what they stand to gain. Politicians back then and politicians now are still the same. They haven't changed. So Foncha fighting for Southern Cameroons to join East Cameroons, he knew he stand to gain something. Indeli wanted us to join Nigeria, or Indeli fighting for Southern Cameroons to join Nigeria, knew what he had to gain if Southern Cameroons join Nigeria. Politicians are always like that. They have never cared for the interests of the common man, except they want something from the common people. When they want something, they will come up and they will say they are out for the people. They are there to serve the people. They are there to protect and provide for the people. They are there to safeguard the future of the people. That is only when they need us, then they come out and say all those things. When they get what they want, they are gone. They have never really cared for the common person. Never ever. Those before and even the ones now, they are all the same. It's the sad truth. It's the bitter truth. So when I read this particular line I just mentioned, I was like, okay, okay. So he went on from being the prime minister of just Southern Cameroons to the vice president of the whole republic. That to me looks like a promotion, isn't it? Am I wrong? But then again, it's just a Wikipedia page. Anyone could edit it or could write it. To you guys out there, do you think that Foncha's fight to join the French or East Cameroons had something he was going after? Did he had a behind motive for letting Southern Cameroons join the French Cameroons? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing your takes and opinions on the topics that we cover on this show. And like I have mentioned before, if you came across any particular story on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or even TikTok that you thought worth sharing with the rest of the world, please kindly send it to us through any of our social media platforms. Find them on this channel description section. And also, kindly support the show with $1 or more through the crowdfunding website Patreon or directly to us through our paper account. We shall really appreciate it. Thank you very much and see you in the next one.